Right, okay, so welcome back to This Week on the Internet. Now, if it isn't welcome back, feel free to subscribe and whack notifications on. That'd be great.
The Earth is not flat, the Earth is round, right? Wrong.
When did you start believing it was flat?
It kind of comes down to 9/11.
Oh.
So as I mentioned, right, in my last video, me and George made a video about a week ago jumping into some Flat Earth Facebook groups.
Flat Earth, no egos, good vibes.
Yes, that's the one we want to get in.
And what we did was make a clever disguise with a familiar face.
Could we not use Callum's picture? Surely that works for a Keith. Look, he's just there.
What?
Look.
Yeah.
Let's use Callum.
I'm sure he won't mind.
WillNE and Memeulous spread noncery on my face.
The corner has been tarnished, it's been disrespected, and therefore so have I, by extension. So today we are going to deal with a couple of little bomb chums who have stepped out of line.
I love him to bits. Anyway, so obviously, right, that video didn't go down too well with the Flat Earth community, and they had a few things to say.
Who knows who they are, but we will be waiting with
Oh
open
my
arms
God.
and cocked 45s.
So we obviously did the logical thing of setting out to make the biggest Flat Earth Facebook group and titled it Flat Earth, No Trolls, Keith's Only. Glorious. Like, pretty much I'd say about 90% of the people in there are called Keith and have Callum as their profile picture. It's a truly beautiful sight. We've also got some great events coming up, such as Keith Meetup, Beard Feeling with the Lads, and Sesh, which is apparently being held on my roof. You alright? Thoughts on Memeulous' true appearance? Clapped. It's a very good day of being on this wonderful plate of existence. 180 degrees is all we need. Fuck off. It's a great sense of community. What's everyone's opinions on my WillNE cosplay? Oh, I hope you drown. Sorry, that's a bit strong, that one. What the fuck happened to this being Keith's only? Oh, sorry, excuse me, Sarah. But there's more to this, right? Because one of them in particular took it really badly. So I don't want to use his full name, right? So we're just gonna call him Keith. And me and George were on Discord with him this week, right? Just having a bit of a chat, and he was like, oh yeah, we're gonna be mates now. Then went and posted in our rival Flat Earth group, oh, go flag his video and get it taken down. Keith, you big fat snake. Anyway, there's another twist in this because he's joined ours and he's just posted abuse. Hey, Memeulous, the dog thinks your videos are shit. You're a funny bloke, you, Keith. Vanilla Ice meets Pee-wee Herman. That's not George. Keith. It does though, however, take us quite nicely onto our next topic.
Basically, me and my 13-year-old sister are going to be playing Fortnite.
Okay, moving on, I can't lie, it's been one of those weeks. Like, there's not many weeks I can tweet out, be like, oh, TWOTI suggestions, please, and receive stripping Fortnite children as a response.
Just do it, I won't look.
Oh, please talk about my friend, please. 1 kill equals remove 1 clothing with my 13-year-old sister. Why 13? Now, I've met Carmi a couple of times, right? And in real life, I thought he was quite a nice bloke. Fucking hell, man. So I realised, right, that this definitely, like, isn't the main issue with this, but it's not even good clickbait. Like, who is coming across that in their recommending and be like, oh, yeah, that's what my day was missing. A topless 13-year-old. Like, I don't get the point. Can't lie, though, it does sit quite nicely alongside some other of his videos.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm gonna post on my vlog about having sex with my dog. Roses are red. My car beeps, driving away from my dad who touched me in my sleep.
Also, again, like, not one of the most criminal things about this, right? But the Photoshop on that. Oh, you're wearing a top, are you? Hang on, let me just accurately disguise that. Okay, so there's that kid who had a bit of a yodel in a shop. Thing is though, right, with the internet, there's always a surefire way that you can tell that a trend or something is like dead and over.
Mason, it's nice to meet you.
She's like a factory for like exploiting people's 15 minutes of fame. Personal theory here. She steals people's souls and sells them to YouTube in return for 5 days on the trending page.
I'm a country boy, and out in the old country, all we do is bale straws of hay, and next thing you know, you're sitting under a tree taking a nap with your hat down and a weed in your mouth.
I give it 5 days before we find out that his parents are racists.
You are not depressed. I don't even know how to put this. But see, in 2018, I swore I was gonna tell you the truth. This is something I used to do 20 to 30 times a day. I used to do it without even knowing I was doing it. My name is Prince EA,
and I was a chronic masturbator. Oh, you thought I said masturbate?
Do you know what? Actually, don't even want to know. Just close that tab there. I'm getting too old for this. Okay, so it appears that this year's Despacito is going to be sung by a green alien shagging the air. So the song is called Dame tu casita, which in English turns out means give me your thingy. Ah, great. Anyway, so I wasn't too familiar with it, right? So I got in touch with an old friend to give her a bit of a demonstration. Okay, so because this has 52 million views, there's been some interesting content made around it. Learn colours with Dame tu casita. Well, hang on. Learn colours whilst this alien just thrusts his willy in the air. Alright, Samuel, you just sit down there and watch that and learn your rainbow. Okay, Dad. Also, do you fancy playing Fortnite with us later? I've got a bit of a video idea.
Sorry, it was a bit dark now.
Top 10 thickest Fortnite characters, not clickbait.
This girl is dumb. Tick. She's so tick that she would make every other female character in Fortnite feel self-conscious about their butts.
Then we had the Boogie Down challenge.
This is called the random.
I honestly reckon, right, that like every single episode of this up until about November is probably gonna have to include some Fortnite content. So anyways, I'm sure you're already aware, right? Fortnite, we're like, oh, send us like a video of you like doing a dance and we'll whack the best one in our game. Side note though, please don't put music on it because we'll get shafted for copyright. Important part that, because now we've just got loads of videos of like 12-year-olds thumping around their mom's front room. This is the best thing to ever happen to this website.
About to kill it.
Mark, give me the Zuck. But you can follow up and tell me what that means, and I'll try my best to do it for you.
Anyway, then Mark Zuckerberg got laughed at because he got like summoned for a bit of a Q&A in front of a bunch of like old American men and did it on a booster seat. But what I found mad, right, is like these people who are like genuinely like senators or like people in high positions, they were the ones given the opportunity to ask him questions, and they ended up coming out with ones like, oh yeah, how are you really rich when like you don't have to pay for Facebook?
How do you sustain a business model in which users don't pay for your service?
And then finally, on that topic, someone made him thick. I don't like the internet, man. I never have. Right, now I wanted to end this episode, right, in a bit of a fun way. So this week, got announced again for the charity match. And anyway, that got me thinking. So if you think about it, right, there's a Sidemen FC Twitter account, but no one's made a YouTube All-Stars one. It's a weak mentality, that. So I thought, well, who else should make one but the substitute left back? Oh, here we go. There we go. That'll do. Nice one. Okay. Yep, not the best screenshot, but it'll do. There we go. Change your profile. Yep, won't be needing Simon anymore. Okay, so we've gone for YouTube All-Stars FC, holding champions. Your team could never. Right, let's get some YouTube All-Stars propaganda here. Chris MD beats men and shags tens. It's a solid start. We've also we've also tweeted this picture. He's gonna ruin one now, isn't he? Okay, Sidemen FC. What have they been tweeting? Got to scope out our rivals here. Who do you want to see playing? Elliot, Crawford, lol. Right, and now I'll leave you with this. So our last tweet from the account is, woke up this morning, sun shining, went to polish this. Simon Minter doesn't have this. Printing out pictures of Chris MD as we speak. Great day. Right, anyway, if you do want to go at the match, I'll leave a link to where you can pick up tickets in the description below. Anyway, that's the end of the video, so if you fancy leaving a like, it genuinely means a massive amount to me, so feel free to go ahead and do so. Anyway, if you're new around here and you fancy it, feel free to subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys later.